Hello, 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 my beautiful soul family, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I am certified life coach Talia Sage, and this is a channel where I combine my natural gifts of intuition with the science of life coaching to bring you guidance and tools that you can use to create your best life. Today's video is going to be all about the energies that will be surrounding you in the month of June. I'll get some insight into, like I said, the energies that will be surrounding you. Maybe we'll get some insight into some scenarios, things that may be occurring. The whole point of these monthly readings, or the whole point of all my readings, honestly, is to just give you a heads up into what's coming. If there's something that you don't like, there's always free will, freedom of choice. So you can take the necessary actions, make the necessary choices to prevent certain things from happening, or make those actions and choices to bring in your desired result. I'm going to introduce you to the piles here, and then I'm going to give you an energy forecast that I'm feeling for this month and how it's going to be affecting us all. But then, you can always skip past that part if you don't want to see that. Timestamps will be down in the description box as usual, so you can find your timestamps and fast forward whenever you are ready. But let me introduce your piles. As you can see, we're going to have 5 piles today. Group 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Group 1, you have this azurite crystal card. Group 2, you have vanadinite. I can never pronounce it. Group 3, you have ruby. Group 4, you have barite. And group 5, you have tiger eye. I never know if it's supposed to be tigers with an S or just tiger. Tiger eye. Use your intuition, your discernment to decide which card or multiple cards are calling out to you. If you're drawn to more than one card, that's okay. It just means that you have multiple messages sprinkled throughout multiple different groups. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Not every example or scenario that Spirit brings to my mind may resonate with your life. So, however, the energy will still apply. So take that energy and make it fit your life for a more personalized message. Let's get into the energy. All right, so what I'm feeling with the month of June. June is a 6 month, and we're in this year 2023, which is a 5-year. And I'm feeling like for the month of June, this month is going to be surrounding all of us. I feel like gaining a deeper love and appreciation for ourselves, maybe coming into unison with our heart's desires and loving ourselves enough to go after those things. This month is all about us creating those necessary changes within our lives that will help us to feel more love, more secure, happier. And this can be presenting itself in many different ways. This could be leaving behind relationships, whether that's romantic, friendships, work, career. This could be deciding to go after that dream that we've always had on our heart, starting that business, asking that person out on a date, deciding to move to that country that we want to move to, or take that vacation that we've always wanted to take. This month is really about us taking the necessary action steps to move towards our happiness, to move towards our authenticity. So I feel like many of us will be shedding some outdated beliefs, some outdated behaviors perhaps that have been holding us back from really living our best lives. And I'm here for it. So If you made it this far in the reading, go ahead and choose your pile. Once again, your timestamps will be located down below in the description box, and I will see you there. Hello, Group 1. You chose this azurite crystal. This will be the energies that will be surrounding you in the month of June. I feel like there's a truth that's going to want to come out. And if you missed the intro, where I was speaking about the energy that I'm feeling surrounding all of us in this month of June, I feel like this, you might want to go back and listen to it. But the truth that wants to come out is like something I feel that you have not been able to admit to yourself for a very long time. This could be admitting the truth to yourself of what you need in order to be happy, admitting that truth to yourself that you want to go back to school, or you're done with this relationship, or you want to move to this country. I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you. But there's a truth that's coming through, something that's been really hidden deep. I keep getting this message of like a frog in your throat. It's going to be scary admitting it to yourself and also admitting it to the people around you, but it's going to feel so much better once you do. Let's see what your card says. It says, who needs it? The materialistic, vain, and always craving. That's not a judgment. That's almost all of us, Leos especially. When to use it, when material pleasures aren't giving you the buzz they used to, when it's time to take a break from snapping selfies and chasing shiny things. You can shake off shallowness, start with your breath, then dive into the deep end with azurite. Explore your hidden depths. That is that truth that is coming out of you this month of June. It may take a while to bring it up to the surface, because it's definitely in those hidden depths, but I feel like you're going to be learning the truth about yourself in some way. Let's try to get some more insight into what that could be. Your chakra card is perception with the heart chakra in reverse. Goes fittingly. Next you have peace, number 23, another 5. Your moonology card says bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. And then the law that you will be working with over this month is the law of secondary causation. Stop reacting and start being the person you've always desired to be. This month of June for you, Group 1, is about, once again, admitting that truth to yourself. The truth will set you free in this month is what I am hearing. You've been living a lie somewhere in your life. You've been telling yourself that something makes you happy, that you are okay with some sort of status quo. And you almost had yourself believing it. You maybe even did believe it for some time. But now that facade is being torn away in this month of June because you can no longer continue living a lie. Your heart has been aching. It's like you have been pouring your love into other things. And now this month is about you pouring that love back into yourself. Creating that change, that necessary change to bring in the peace that you desire, to bring in the peace to your soul, to your heart. It's almost as though you've been doing things on autopilot, doing things because you felt it was necessary. And this same message recently came up in another video. What was it? Healing and Blessings, I think that's what I titled it. But it was like, okay, so this example does not have to apply to your life, but take the energy and apply it to your life how it fits, all right? The example that I was given in the last video and being given now is like someone who was taught that, first off, back up, like a woman who was taught that her main purpose is to grow up, find a husband, get married, have some babies, and take care of her husband and family for the rest of her life, being that stay-at-home parent. And for a while they tell themselves that this is what I want, this makes me happy. But deep down they know that they want to be out exploring the world. They want to be a successful business owner. They have so many more plans for themselves. That is the energy that I'm getting here. Like someone settled for something that other people said she should be happy with. Or someone settled for something that other people said they should be happy with. And it's like they're finally coming to terms over this month that this is not what I want. This is not making me happy. Yes, maybe I'm happy to have that partner, have those children, have that beautiful home. But there's something missing. Maybe I want to go back to school and get my degree. Maybe I want to go backpacking through Europe with my girlfriends. I don't know. Whatever it is that's been missing, that you have hidden deep down, some desire that you buried deep because you felt like it was selfish, you felt as though it wasn't possible, whatever it was, it's going to be unearthed over this month of June. And it's going to bring so much peace into your life because it's like something has been missing, but you haven't known exactly what. And this month you're going to be receiving that clarity. You're going to be receiving those answers as to what exactly has been missing. Your first tarot card out is the Seven of Cups. It's like you've been telling yourself that you haven't had any options, that there is only one choice. Back to that analogy of the woman who grows up and thinks that her only option is to find a man, have some babies, and take care of them for the rest of her life. You're going to be coming into an understanding that you have options, and you're going to be exploring those options. I feel like, oh, perfect. I need to get a crystal to cover these ladies up. It's exactly it. The moon coming out next. That is your hidden depths. You're going to allow yourself to ask yourself those questions that you've been avoiding. What do I need in order to be happy? How would it work if I went after this goal? What would it look like? Right? So much that has been hidden will be illuminated to you over this month of June. And you might be battling with yourself, wondering am I making the right choice? If I leave this part of myself behind and go after this thing, will it work out in my favor? And the answer is yes. Whatever you decide will bring you so much peace. Your next cards are Queen of Wands and Justice. Bottom of the deck, I need to get another crystal. Give me a second. Bottom of the deck, you have the Star. So much healing will be taking place. So much balance will be coming into your life over this month of June because of the decisions that you choose to make. That's if you decide to step up to the challenge. Once again, there's always free will, there's always freedom of choice. You have a choice in this. You can keep doing what you've always done and get the same results, or you can step up to the plate, take a swing, and try something new. Having no idea where it will go, but just trusting and having faith that everything will work out for the best and highest good of all. What I can tell you is that if you do decide to choose something else, it's going to make you feel so confident in yourself. And confidence is your key to success throughout this entire process. Whatever it is that you want to do, that you may be questioning if you're good enough, if you're ready, confidence is your key to success. And you stepping out of your comfort zone, moving towards your North Node, doing what is honestly destined for you to do. It's going to bring in the justice and put your life back into balance, bringing healing, bringing wish fulfillment. I love this for you. I'm going to get some tea leaf fortune cards to get some more insight into what could be happening for you in this month of June. It's like no longer in this month are you going to just do what's expected of you. I feel like you're not, it's like you're really taking charge, or that's what you're being called to do, is to take charge of your life, to start being the person you've always desired to be. All right, let's see what your cards have to say. All right, months of the year. You have December. This nudge, this inkling in the back of your mind that something was missing could have started in December, or the culmination of these actions, these steps that you're taking this month of June may reach a culmination in December. Next, you have boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. You can expect to come into some money in the month of June. You may also take a little trip. For some reason, I just saw Vegas. Some of you might go to Vegas and win some money. Who knows? Next, you have ladder, climbing towards success. Yes, the steps that you're taking this month are leading you towards success. So don't second guess yourself. Be confident in your decision. Trust your intuition. I feel like there's something calling you, there's something pulling at you, and it won't make sense to you. And that is why you're going to be second guessing it. But trust your intuition, follow that intuition before it makes sense. Next, you have crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Some of you may be conceiving, some of you may be having a child in the month of June, or this is that idea that you're deciding to go after. It could be you starting a business. It could be you going back to school. Whatever it is, it's that option that you're choosing. Next, you have cup. You should accept valid criticism. Hear people out, especially if your decision will affect other people. Listen to what they have to say. It doesn't mean that it has to sway your decision, but listen to it, because their thoughts are also valid. And I feel like you're being called to help put other people at ease if your decision is affecting them as well. But also, you could have some sort of opportunity offered to you, and it may come from someone that you might not want to hear it from, or it may come from, it just may not come in the form that you would like it to come in. You're still being called to hear it out. Next, we have marriage. Some of you could be getting married. Some of you could be deciding to leave a marriage, could be questioning a marriage. What I'm hearing with this, though, overall, is commitment. You're being called to make some sort of commitment in this month of June. This could be the commitment to yourself of chasing after your dreams, following your heart's desire, committing to yourself of being authentically you, no longer pretending to be something you're not. Next, we have wealth. Whatever you're doing, it's leading to some wealth, whether that's spiritual wealth, that peace that's coming in, which I feel like is priceless, right? Or this could be quite literally money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. Next, you have dogs, getting together with friends. Expect some social occasions going on. Shield, you need to defend yourself. Stand up for what it is that you want. Stand up for what it is that you feel that you need in order to be happy. And box, you will receive a gift. Once again, that could be that offer that I was picking up on. It could be you finally speaking your truth and the people around you completely understanding. It could be the gift of love. It could be the gift of grace. It's going to show up differently for all of you. But this is the main energy that you can expect to be around you in the month of June. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help out the channel even more, there is a donation link as well as an Amazon wish list listed down in the description box. If you would like some assistance in making this big life-changing, altering decision, feel free to reach out to me at my website to schedule some life coaching sessions. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 2. If you chose this vanadinite, I don't know how to say it. If you chose this crystal, this will be your message for the month of June and the energies that will be surrounding you. If you missed my intro, I explained the energies that I'm feeling for this month of June. You might want to go back and listen to it. But what I'm feeling for you, with this card, I'm always seeing these little blocks in here. And I feel like for this month of June, you're going to be, I'm seeing building blocks in my mind's eye, and it's showing me the building block card. You might be shaking down some faulty foundations, doing away with things that have not been serving your best life, basically helping you to reach that best life for yourself. But you're also going to be putting in the necessary work to create those building blocks for that new foundation that you need in order to step into this new chapter of your life, to step into your authenticity. You could be discovering more about yourself over this month of June, doing some research, learning things that have always interested you. This could be new religions. This could be new practices in terms of your health, in terms of your nutrition. I'm even hearing emotional development and growth. You could be taking some classes that will help you deal with anxiety or stress, or working with a life coach such as myself, or a therapist or counselor, someone to help you restructure something in your life is what I'm feeling. Just a whole bunch of restructuring going on for you. Let's see what your card says. It says, who needs it? Those lacking self-discipline. When to use it, when it's time to live in the moment, when you are the prime audience for a motivational speech, whether it's hard work, making art, or just a blissed out moment free from the mind's ongoing commentary. An energizing meditation with vanadinite, I don't know, can help knock down whatever stands between you and your happy place. Break through your big blocks. Those are the faulty foundations that I felt you were crumbling, crumbling down, doing away with. This could be habits that have not been serving your best and highest good. This could be belief systems, right? This card spoke about self-discipline. So maybe you haven't been as disciplined in some area that you need that discipline in. It's like, the example I'm being given is someone who wants to get healthy, someone who wants to feel better in their body, yet maybe they don't make exercise a priority. Maybe they don't make eating healthy a priority. This month really is about you getting your priorities straight. Once again, those building blocks, that new foundation. Your chakra card is isolation with the throat chakra in reverse. Next, you have Imagine, card 20, more blue energy going on. Your Moonology card says, you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. And then the law that you are working with this month is the law of eternality. Live like you are dying. I love this for you, group 2. This month of June is about you prioritizing what it is that you want out of life. This month is going to help you to get crystal clear about what you want to experience. You're going to be taking some time off this month. You might be spending a little bit more time to yourself, isolating yourself, turning down some invitations to go out, so that you can just be in your own energy, so that you can have that energetic sovereignty, not being swayed by anyone else's opinions. Doing away with distractions is mainly what I'm hearing here. It's like you're going to be getting rid of distractions and really just putting your head down and getting to work. There are some things in your life that it's like you're just sick and tired of being sick and tired. And you're like, no more. I'm going to make it happen. What do I need to do to make this happen? Back to that health analogy. This could be like you finally coming up with a schedule and sticking to it. A reasonable schedule. I feel like in the past, whatever this thing is, you've maybe tried to accomplish it in the past, but you burnt yourself out. It's like you put too much into it too soon, and that fire just fizzled out. It's like starting an exercise routine, and you exercise every single day for an hour straight, or you work early and you decide you're going to wake up at 3 o'clock every day and work out before work, and it's like it's just not sustainable. In the past, you've tried something that was not sustainable, but this month is really helping you to have more realistic expectations, and those realistic expectations are really going to help solidify that solid foundation that I was talking about. It's going to help you create that stability that will help you maintain whatever this practice is. This could even be like someone who's a content creator who, let's use YouTube for example. They're like, I'm going to make a video for every single day, and they get burnt out, or life gets in the way, and then they start beating themselves up because they can't maintain that. It's like, so then they decide to come up with a more realistic expectation. Okay, maybe I can make 3 videos a week, and I will try to get ahead on my videos so that when life happens, it won't throw me off track, right? I'll try to get a month ahead on my videos, something like that. It's apply this energy to your life as it fits, but you're doing away with this low vibe devil energy. It's like you're getting real honest with yourself. I feel like you're going to be having some deep conversations with yourself over this month of June, where you're like just really taking a hard look at yourself and just being so completely honest, not judgmental, not beating yourself up, but saying, this is my vices. This is what I want. What do I need to do in order to get to where I want? Who do I need to become to get to where I want? What do I need to release? And by doing so, you're going to be getting so grounded, once again, creating those solid foundations for yourself. This could be like you doing away with maladaptive behaviors. You take on too much, and instead of lightening your load, you beat yourself up and you give in to, okay, let's say this differently. Back to that exercise analogy. You start really strong, and then you burn yourself out, or your body gets too sore because you're not, fully doing all the things that you need to in order to take care of yourself. So you fall back into old habits. Maybe you stop going to the gym. Maybe you stop paying attention to what you're eating. You start feeling sorry for yourself and self-medicating. This month is really asking for you to pay attention to those things and to break those bad habits, to release them once and for all. We have the Five of Cups here. This is that energy that I was feeling. Like, instead of feeling sorry for yourself, this month is asking for you to look at what's going right, what you're doing well, what you can be grateful for, and to focus on that, to expound on that. Maybe getting up every day and exercising is too much for you, and that's okay. Some people might be able to do it, but other people may also not have your responsibilities in life, and that's okay. Do what works for you. This month is a big month of you learning how to control your thoughts, learning how to control your mind, the way that you speak to yourself, the way that you react to things. Instead of allowing things to derail you, to throw you off your game, it's like you're going to be taking a whole new approach, or at least you're being called to take a whole new approach. I have to get a crystal out for your next card because they're a little bit naked. All right, I don't have a crystal that's big enough. We're gonna have to use two. All right, your next card is the Judgment card. I'm not even going to show you because it's too hard holding those crystals on there. But this month is asking you to rise to the occasion, to rise into who you were always meant to be. You could have been drawn to group one. To persevere, to stand up for what it is that you believe in, to stand up for what it is that you know is necessary for you to create your best life possible, to stand up for what it is that you know you need to do in order to really pour love into yourself, to show love to yourself. Bottom of the deck, you have the High Priestess, followed by the Three of Cups. You will be successful. You will overcome this. Like this card says, you're very close to achieving your goal. And look, the sun is right under that. So much to look forward to is coming your way. This month is calling for you to take those baby steps, to not go overboard doing the most, to have realistic expectations. And in doing so, you will succeed. You will be able to reach that vision that you have imagined for yourself. This month it's a pivotal month for you. I feel like a whole new world is going to open up to you after this month. A whole new way of looking at life, of looking at yourself is going to open up to you after this month, because you're going to slay some demons. You're going to slay some dragons. And although they might still try to rear their ugly head from time to time, it's like you're going to know that you can overcome them again because you've already done it. I was just showing Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban when Harry casts the super powerful Patronus charm and gets rid of all the Dementors. That will be you over this month of June. And that will be you going into your future. Once you know how to cast that Patronus charm, once you know how to protect yourself, you're going to be able to do it that much easier in the future. All right, let's get your tea leaf fortune cards. You have Cat, a two-faced friend. You might be realizing in this month of June that there's someone that you need to walk away from. Once again, releasing those faulty foundations. If there's someone in your life that, okay, this is the message that I received, that for many of you, this person will be someone who really does not have your best interests at heart. They might not support you when you're trying to better yourself. They may even come in and like throw some temptation your way just to keep you on their level. Not everyone is meant to ascend to this next level that you will be ascending to. And that's okay. You can mourn them, but still focus on what you have to be grateful for. Next, you have Purse. Pay attention to your finances. This could be one of the vices that you have of overspending, retail therapy, giving in to instant gratification. These building blocks could very well have to do with your finances. If it does, if that is you, pay attention. Maybe you're going to come up with a financial plan. How much are you going to spend on groceries every month? How much are you going to put into savings every month? How much are you going to give to yourself for fun money? And stick to that plan. Creating the results that you want. Maybe saving for your future, saving for retirement, saving for a trip that you want to go on. This month, you're really being called to just put those necessary motions into action to create that future that you have dreamt of. Next, we have wreath, sorrow over a loss. That's that 5 of Cups energy. It might also be that two-faced friend. If you're here from group 1, actually, I'm not even going to go there. If you're here from group 1, pay attention to all the cards, all right? Next, we have fly, a period of ill health, depression. This could be that sorrow over a loss. This could be something that you're already dealing with. It could be something that happens over this month of June. Could be a loss of a person, could be a loss of a job, could be loss of a piece of your identity, right? You could be mourning the fact that you have to grow up in some way. That happens. These are all losses and we all mourn them, but you're being called not to get stuck there. Next, we have Lily, spiritual love. You will be receiving love from the universe. Love from maybe a passed over loved one. Tower, solid foundation, success with effort, 100%. That's what we've been talking about. And then you also have Bull, plenty of material things. You will be taken care of this month. You will be protected by the universe. Your needs will be met. So whatever you are mourning over this month of June, whatever you have been mourning, it's okay. Just know that you will be provided for by the universe. All right? But you have some beautiful things to look forward to. You have celebration to look forward to. You're tapping back into your intuition, your higher self. I feel like this is a month where you are merging with your higher self, being able to see that bigger picture. And you doing that is really going to set you up for success in the future. All the things that you're doing this month is creating, once again, that solid foundation to create that success that you want. It's okay to mourn. It's okay to feel sorry about something. Just don't get stuck in that energy. Pick yourself up by the bootstraps and get to work. Group 2, this has been your reading for the month of June. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link as well as an Amazon wish list listed down in the description box. If you would like to schedule some coaching sessions to work through any bad habits, addictions, low vibe energies that you may be feeling over this month, feel free to reach out to me at my website. You can also find that information down in the description box below. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose this Ruby card, this will be your message about the month of June. If you skipped the intro where I spoke about the energy that I'm feeling that will be surrounding us all this month, you may want to go back and listen to it. There will be some additional insight into how you can best work with the energies that are going to come up in your card here. But I am feeling as though this month is definitely all about love for you. You could be I just heard self-care. You could be focusing on your self-care of loving yourself a little bit better, taking better care of yourself. You could be focused on some sort of relationship over this month of June, whether this is with a romantic partner, a friend, your work even. It's going to be different for all of you, but this month is really about I'm enjoying yourself. That's the message that I'm getting. You're being called to make sure that you are having fun and enjoying yourself over this month of June. Well, let's see what your card has to say. It says, who needs it? Anyone with something worth fighting for. Any Aries. When to use it. When you want to show the world you're both beautiful and ferocious. When your sex life needs a heaping tablespoon of spice. When the doldrums have you down, reach for ruby and some really red lipstick and come out swinging. Feed your fires. You may be experiencing some passion this month. Your passion, your sex life, it might be ignited a little bit over this month. Once again, have fun. Enjoy yourself. You're coming out swinging somehow over this month. It's like maybe there's something you've been working towards or working at, and you're like, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm persevering through this. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you, but lots of passion, lots of energy and fire here in some area of your life. But your chakra card says prayer with the solar plexus chakra in reverse. Next, you have Yang, card 1 in reverse. Your moonology says conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. And then the law that you are working with this month is the law of transmutation. Energize the mental picture of your dream. It's a beautiful card. I've never seen that one before. This month for you, group 3, there's something, like I said, that I feel like you've been working towards. You've been putting a lot of energy into it, and you're like, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm going to keep swinging. I'm going to be persevering through whatever this is, trying to reach that manifestation that you've had for yourself, trying to turn your dreams into reality. And this month is really asking for you to take a pause before you make decisions, before you take certain action. You have that fire, you have that gusto. And just like that Aries energy that this card spoke about, it can be very impulsive. You can act before you think. And this month, you're really being called to think before you act. You might be quick to make some sort of impulsive decision to leave something behind, or to be a little more brash than you need to, a little too assertive, something. And this month of June is just really calling you to take it slow. Yes, make sure that you're also fighting for something that you really want. Yeah. Be sure you're fighting for what you really want. Control your emotions over this month. I'm being shown like Beauty and the Beast. You must control your temper. I feel like there's something that may happen for you this month where initially you just want to react. You want to show your dominance. You want to assert yourself. Make your opinion heard, whatever it is. But you're being called not to do so. to really take a moment to pause and think about something before you just dive right on in. This could be something good or bad. You know, it could be an offer that's presented to you and you say yes immediately without even thinking about it. And then turns out it's not exactly what you wanted. Take a pause. Don't abandon ship. That's what I just heard. Like, I mean, there's so many examples coming to mind. The first example is someone who's already in a relationship with someone, and maybe the sex isn't, you know, quite measuring up. Maybe the passion has fizzled out and someone else comes along and offers a relationship to you, and this person just immediately abandons ship just to get into this new relationship and find it's worse than what they had. I'm hearing the grass is not always greener on the other side. For some of you, the grass will be greener on the other side. So apply it to your life as it fits. But either way, their overall message is to pause and think before you make a decision, before you take action in something. Conclusions are within reach. Back to that example of someone being in a relationship and not fully happy. Like, you might end up discovering, if you stick around, that this person has been going through some really hard stuff, like maybe some mental dis-ease. Maybe they lost a close loved one and they just didn't have the words to tell you yet, or to tell you that they needed help. Maybe they've just been really busy with work, with life, and they've just felt like they've just been put through the ringer. And they just didn't have the time and energy to pour into you. It's like, it's not that they didn't love you anymore. It's not that your relationship wasn't going to get back on track. It's just that they just needed their time. Take this energy and apply it to your life as it fits. It's like someone who's been working towards a business for so long and they have not been seeing the results that they want. And they get offered a job where it's not exactly what they want to do, but it will help pay the bills. So instantly they jump on this job when if they would have just waited 2 more weeks, they would have made their big break. That's the sort of energy that I'm getting. So apply this to your life as it fits. Energize the mental picture of your dream. I want to read this card for you. The Law of Transmutation. Card 35. Or page 35. It says, transformation is knocking at your door. Your soul knows that it does not take place out in the world or by changing the circumstances of your life, but rather is an inside miracle. This alchemy is to take place within your consciousness. You are drawn to this card because you have most likely been energizing what you do not want instead of what you do want. You are ready to become a master of energy, directing it for good. The universe desires for you to hold the vision you want for your life within your mind with total conviction. There is no action to be taken until inspired action is revealed within your heart. Yeah. Don't make a brash decision. There's a prayer that you've had on your heart. There's something that you've been wanting. And I feel like this month is testing you, testing your resolve to stay committed to that thing that you want. You're focusing on what's not going the way that you want, what's not going right. And this month is about you controlling your thoughts, controlling your mind, loving yourself enough to be gentle with yourself and to hold the faith. What are you putting your focus into? You focusing on the negative this month could really lead you to make some brash decisions that you will regret later on. So control those emotions, control that temper. Stay balanced, I feel, is part of your message. Although some things in your life may not be going the way that you want, what can you do to help yourself feel better? That's productive and healthy. That is your message for this month. Your first tarot card out is the Queen of Wands. More fire energy. So much fire here. There's a major passion that you have been wanting, and it's like this month and leading up to this month could have you doubting yourself. But you have this deep inner knowing of what you're meant for. I feel like this deep inner knowing that if you've already been working towards something, you know that it is your destiny. Don't give up faith. Don't give up hope. If you are in a happy relationship with someone and other things in your life are not going well, focus on that person. Maybe have a little bit more sex throughout the month to help keep your mind clear, to help keep things in balance. Next, you have the Ace of Pentacles. A new start is coming in. That is that conclusions are within reach. I feel like if you take the time to be patient, to continue to be patient, to not jump ship, you're going to be offered some sort of opportunity, something that you have been waiting for a long time. But in order to get to this point, you have to stay stable and balanced within your own mental body, within your own emotional body. Next, you have 10 of Cups and Justice. I didn't cover this one up with the last group. Bottom of the deck energy is the Devil. That is what you're working through this month. You're working through that devil energy. Those negative things that you tell yourself in your head, the second guessing, the catastrophizing. You're working through giving into maladaptive, destructive behaviors as well. Once again, mentally, but also in this 3D physical world. When things aren't going your way, how do you respond? How do you react? This month is, once again, like I said, it's really calling for you to control your mental state. That even though things may not appear to you right now like they're moving in the direction that you want it to move, it does not make it true. So don't give in to self-medicating. Don't give in to not doing the work that you know you need to do. Right? This is showing me someone, once again, back to that, I don't know if I use that example in this group or not, but like a content creator. Someone who has been diligently putting out that work and they're not seeing the results that they want. They're not seeing the subscribers. They're not monetized yet. They're not seeing the views that they want. So they decide to abandon ship because they're like, I've already put a year into this and it's just not working out in my favor. Like, I can't keep putting all this time and effort and energy into it. Maybe I go ahead and accept this job that I know I'm going to be miserable at because I don't believe in the traditional job. I want to work for myself, but at least it will pay the bills. Right? That is that energy. So take the energy and apply it to your life as it fits. But that's the example that I was given. Like, that would be that low vibe energy. Like, why keep doing it? Why keep putting my time and energy into this? I'm done. But then who knows? That next video that they could have made could have been that one to go viral and make it big for them. There is some sort of opportunity, some sort of offer coming in for you this month. But it will only come in if you stay grounded and stable within your energies. And whatever this offer is, it's leading you to your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. This is your prayer coming true. But it will only come true if you decide to take those lemons and turn it into lemonade. To not focus on what's going wrong, but to focus on what's going right, or at least to focus on the things that are going wrong, but how you can make them better, how you can work with them, not against them. This month is a month of you bringing balance back into your world, bringing justice into your world. Like, I feel like there's something that you've been working towards, and if you keep persevering, if you keep pushing forward, if you do not make rash decisions, you're going to be repaid for everything that you have put in already. I hope that makes sense. Like, you're finally going to reap the rewards of your past efforts. Let's get some tea leaf fortune cards for you to get some more insight into what may be going on for you in the month of June. I would also like to point out you have an ace, which is a 1 here and a 1 there. Look for repeating ones. 1111 will be a big deal. But what this is also telling me is that there is a new beginning coming in. We have this 10 of Cups, which is all about the end of a cycle, going into a new phase. You're going to have the answers that you need soon enough. Don't make rash decisions, and take your time to really consider all of your options. Take time to really consider what is being offered to you. All right, let's see what these tea leaf fortune cards want to tell you. All right, your first card says Throne, position of authority. What's the message here? You are in control of your life. You are in the seat. You get to decide if you're going to give way to low vibe, maladaptive behaviors and energies, negative self-talk, beating yourself up for things that you can't control. And you also get to decide if you're going to look at the glass as half full. If you're going to take those lemons and make lemonade. If you're going to focus on what can help you feel good in this moment. What can make you feel good in this moment, but also in a healthy way. Don't drink too much over this month of June. Next we have Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Once again, make sure that you are enjoying yourself, making time for play. Then we have Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. That might be the conclusion that you reach. That's within your reach, is you getting some necessary information as to why something is not working out the way that you want it to. Next we have Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. That is that Ace of Pentacles. You might, let's say that you are that content creator. You might receive a new fresh idea that you're like, that's what I have to do now. That's the action that I need to take. That is the direction that I need to head in. And it could lead you to the success that you're looking for. Next we have Table, hard work ahead. Yeah. Whatever this new creative idea, new venture, new fresh start is going to take a lot of hard work. Stay balanced within your emotional body and your mental state. Next, you have Lion, time to act. This month, you will know when it is time to act, because it won't be coming from a place of fear. Really listen to your intuition, really listen to your emotions over this month. Like, there could be some things that you are catastrophizing, some things that are putting you into this fearful state, like, oh my, back to that business and the job analogy. Oh my gosh, I cannot keep putting all my time and energy and money into this business because I need to make money now. So I better take this job. Don't make a decision out of fear. You will know when it is time to act. You will know what is the right decision to make and when to make it. Next, we have skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Conclusions are within reach. I feel like that is this wedge information. Something's going to be brought to your awareness. Some truth is going to be brought to your awareness. And I feel like it's going to change the whole scope of something. This could be someone admitting the truth to you about something. This could be, and I mean, that could be good or bad, right? It could be someone who's been working behind your back. It could also be someone who's like, I've been watching you from afar and I really would like to take you out on a date, or I would really like to help you further your business. It's going to be different for everyone, so apply it to your life as it fits. Those secrets are coming to the forefront. I feel like whatever those secrets are, it's what has been holding you back or preventing you from getting to where you want to be. And once they come out, it's going to feel like a weight has been lifted. The secret could even be something like spiritual, like you've been working to build this spiritual practice, but then you get some sort of epiphany or download that, nope, that's not the practice you're meant to build. You're meant to head this way. It's like you've been doing tarot, but then all of a sudden you realize you should be doing Reiki. It's going to be different for everyone. So I'm just giving lots of different examples. Apply the energy to your life as it fits. And then your final card is success. Success is coming in for you. Think before you act. Stay calm and keep pushing forward. You will find success. Group 3, this has been your message of what to expect in the month of June. If this resonated with you, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment down below. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link as well as an Amazon wish list listed in the description box. And if you would like to schedule some coaching sessions to help you work through any fears, any limiting beliefs, work through any impulsiveness that you may be feeling, feel free to reach out to me at my website. You can find that also posted in the description box. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 4. If you chose this barite crystal, this will be your message of what to expect in the month of June. If you skipped over the energy that I'm feeling is going to be affecting all of us, you may want to go back and listen to it. It will help you to get more insight into the energies that will be presented in the cards. I was just shown an image of like a crystal cave where there is stalactites and stalagmites and all these obstacles to go around. And I'm feeling like in this month of June for you, you're going to be, I was also just shown Frozen 2, where Elsa, oh, what is that place? Where she makes it to this sea. What is it? The glacier that she goes to find. I can't think of what it's called now. But then she's in there and she's, all of these ice crystals have fallen over and she has to use her power to lift them back up so she can make her way to the final destination, right? I feel like you're going to be overcoming some things in this month of June. You're going to be working through perhaps some emotional baggage, some emotional burdens. coming up with ways of navigating yourself through obstacles in your day-to-day life, perhaps. And I keep hearing that song from Frozen. What is it? But not too far or you'll be drowned. Dive down deep into her. I can't remember all the words, which is crazy, but that part keeps coming up. But not too deep or you'll be drowned. This month is really calling for you to keep your head above water. You might be doing a lot of work towards something. You might be doing a deep dive into your own emotions. There could be memories and things coming up for you to heal and release. Make sure that you're not getting so carried away with whatever it is that you're doing that you lose sight of what's important, that you lose sight of your health, taking care of yourself. That's interesting. Let's see what the rest of your cards have to say. So your crystal card here says, who needs it? Anyone who leaves for work each morning with a sinking suspicion that their true destiny is anything but this. When to use it, when it's way past time to stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask Barright what your true calling is, then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? Get answers to your biggest questions. Keep your head above water. It's time to stop treading water and it's time to swim. Group 4. There are things in your life that you have been settling for. And it's like you've just been treading water, just trying to stay afloat. Trying to find happiness within it, trying to make it work. And this month, I feel like you're going to have to deal with those emotions of, first off, why you're settling, why you are not going after the things that you really want on your heart, why you're not being as authentic to yourself as you can. You may come to the realization over this month that something is not working and it's time to be done with it. And I feel like it's actually been a long time coming. But this month, I feel, is when you're going to take the action. Was when you're going to start making those moves towards what you want. Because you're going to get to this place where it's like, but what's the alternative? Do I keep staying where I'm at and being miserable, feeling lonely, feeling like I'm not being seen, not being appreciated, whatever it is? Or do I move towards something new, where I still don't know all the outcome, but at least it might yield a different result than what I'm receiving now? I hope that makes sense to you. Get answers to your biggest questions. I feel like there's something that you know has been missing from your life. And you haven't exactly figured out what it is. But over this month, you're going to be receiving some clarification. You're going to be receiving some guidance on where to go in search of it. Atahalan. Now I think of it. That is the place that Elsa in Frozen 2 went to visit. She went to Atahalan to get answers. Get answers about her purpose, why she's here, what she's meant to do. Get answers about her past. You're going to be receiving many answers over this month. Some of them may not be exactly what you want to hear. So that's why you're being called to keep your head above water also. You can't change the past. You can't control things. The only thing that you can control is how you choose to react to something. What you choose to do with certain information. Your chakra card is perfection in reverse with the root chakra. Next you have Y, card 31. Balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. And the law that you're working with this month is the law of giving and receiving. Give away a material belonging you love to someone. You've been living life, trying to control the outcome of things, trying to control how people perceive you, trying to control how things play out. Like, you could be someone who, you always had that plan in life. Like, after high school, I'm going to, well, first off, in high school, I'm going to get this GPA so then I can be accepted into this college. And I'm going to study this subject. And when I get out of college, I'm going to do this job where I'm going to spend my days, I don't know. It's like you had a plan. But it's like you're realizing over this month of June that plan really wasn't your plan. It could have been what other people expected of you. It could have been, maybe people didn't even say, this is what I expect of you, but it's what you thought that they wanted of you. So you've done certain things in your life, I feel like, in order to please other people, to create this image of perfection. And over this month, you're going to realize how something within that plan really was not what you wanted, and you're still lacking something. This is taking me back to group 1. So you could be coming from that group, but it's the same example that I used in that group, like someone, like a female who was taught, or it's what she saw other people do, so thought that that's what she had to do, is that she has to grow up, get married, have a family, take care of her family for the rest of her life. But then coming to the realization that maybe she doesn't want to be a stay-at-home mom. Maybe she never wanted to be a mom at all. I don't know. It's going to be different for everyone. And having to come to terms with that and learn, well, first off, accept that she wants something different and to go after that. It's the same example here. It doesn't have to be your life, but take the energy and apply it to your life. This could be someone who went out and got that corporate job that pays 6 figures, right? But they're miserable going to work every day. But they wanted to keep up this image of perfection. It's like those walls are crumbling down over this month of June. And it's like you're going to be finally asking yourself, why? Why did I take this route in life? Why did I do this thing? And it's like, once you finally start asking yourself those questions, I feel like the answers are going to come flooding into you. And because the answers just start flooding into you, it's going to be very easy for you. And I feel like it's going to be a very fast transition of figuring out what you need. And it's going to help you to really figure out your next steps. You might decide to give something away because you're like, I don't need it. It wasn't making me happy anyway. There could be someone coming up. This is actually really interesting because I envisioned this card while I was cleaning my kitchen earlier today. And the message that I received with it is that someone in your life may actually come up to you needing your time. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a material belonging, but like your time is a gift. Your time is valuable, is precious. And this person may have some questions, they might have some whys, they may have a comment, something. But whatever it is, this conversation just might spark something in you. It might just give you the answers that you were looking for. And because you took the time to give away your most precious commodity, which is your time, it's like you're being rewarded with some sort of answer, with some sort of insight. So if someone does come to you needing your time, needing that talk, that conversation, Try to make the time for them, okay? Even when you don't want to. Your tarot card out is the Knight of Wands. Your passion is going to be ignited in some area. Once again, you're going to be asking yourself, why? Why have I built this structure in my life? Why did I choose these foundations within my life? How do I go about fixing it? And you're going to receive that inspired action to take the necessary steps, that practicality, to start creating the change that you want to see. Next, you have strength. It's going to be hard work. It could have actually come from group 3. It's going to be a lot of hard work following your passions, but they're all looking this way. Keep your eye on the prize. Stay strong. Believe in your convictions. Let any illusions of perfection fall away. Nothing will ever be perfect. You know, the plan that you come up with, there will still be twists and turns and plot twists. There will still be ice towers and crystals, obstacles in your way. That's okay. Nothing ever goes perfectly smooth, right? Next, you have the 10 of Pentacles. This is what you're being led to. You're being led to abundance. You're being led to legacy. Some of you could be looking for a mate, someone to start your family with. Some of you could be looking for that dream home, that dream job, whatever it is. Follow this inspired action because that is where it is leading you. Next, you have the 5 of Swords. It might be hard to admit the truth to yourself about this. It might be hard admitting the truth about this to people around you. That's okay. You might have to walk away from something, and that is okay. Bottom of the deck, or your next card was the World. You're closing out a major cycle in your life, a cycle where you were doing things, I feel like, almost robotically, doing things because that is what people around you did, because you thought that your life had to look the same. And you're about to really step into, I feel, your North Node, stepping into who you were always meant to be, what you were always meant to do. Bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. Expect something to be happy about, to celebrate. You might be getting together with friends who might just be showing you some support in your decision. And then I had split the deck and you had the 4 of Wands. This is a new commitment. This could be, once again, meeting that person that you're going to settle down with and start your life with. This is creating new solid foundations for yourself. Foundations for yourself that will make you so much happier. Where you won't feel any longer like something is missing from your life. This month, many of us are really stepping towards our North Node, I feel. Leaving outdated beliefs and patterns behind and moving towards what will lead to our best lives. Oops, oh, that was so many. They fell on the floor. Give me a second. All right, let's see what your tea leaf fortune cards have to say. You have dog barking, advice from a friend. Goes with that 3 of Cups. Next, you have door. Opportunities are waiting for you. Yes, that's that inspired action. Peacock, beware of great pride. Don't let your ego hold you back from taking the necessary steps, making the necessary decisions over this month. Don't let other people's judgments and perceptions, don't let that perfectionism trying to appear perfect. Don't allow that to hold you back. Next, you have younger man. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. Gong, an exciting event. That Knight of Wands energy. That Three of Cups, something to celebrate. Tulip, great passion. I feel like that inspired action is really going to ignite your passions. You might decide to go back to school. You might decide to start saving up money so you can visit this distant land. You could be meeting that one, like I said, meeting a new friend. Whatever it is, it's going to really ignite you. Something is going to make you feel so excited about your future. Next, you have Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Seahorse, family matters. Casket, someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. You're putting an end to this missing something situation. Next, you have Axe, forces working against you. You could feel like someone is trying to prevent you from reaching what it is that you want to do. You may have people around you who don't support you, and that's okay. Things don't have to be perfect, right? If you believe in you, if you support you, that's really all you need at the end of the day. And Spirit is supporting you. Next, you have Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Crown, honor and respect will come to you. You following your heart will garner the honor and respect of those around you, even if they don't agree with it. And then finally, you have Ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. There you go. Group 4, this has been your message of what to expect in the month of June. If this resonated with you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, leave me a comment down below. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link as well as an Amazon wish list listed in the description box. If you would like some help in really getting honest with yourself about what it is that you want and desire and releasing perfectionistic tendencies, qualities, please reach out to me for some coaching sessions. You can find that information at my website listed in the description box. Thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 5. This will be your message about what to expect in the month of June. So, if you missed my intro where I was explaining the energies that I'm feeling for this month of June, you might want to go back and listen to it. It may just provide some additional information that you can use along with the messages coming through from your cards. But right away, with the Tiger Eye Crystal, I'm feeling that this month is really calling for you to protect your mind, protect your thoughts. You might have some sort of idea, goal in mind. There could be just some sort of intuitive nudge, something that's calling for you. And you might not know exactly what it is, how you're supposed to get there, what you're supposed to do, but you have an idea. And you might be called to share this idea with some people around you. Don't do that. Because I feel like you're being called to protect whatever this idea is. You don't want people to come talk you out of it. You don't want people to project onto you their own limiting beliefs, because those energies just may affect your manifestation. I hope that makes sense to you. But let's read what your card has to say. It says, who needs it? The currently overthinking and mood swinging, Geminis, Virgos. When to use it, when your thoughts are not your friends, when reading Jungian theories or attempting to decipher a Zen koan, when you're all roar and not enough purr, when only equanimity of mind, body, spirit, left brain, and right brain can get you square with the universe. Balance your whole being. Find balance this month. Balance is the name of the game for you this month. Control your thoughts, control your mind. Don't be too impulsive. Don't be too judgmental of others and yourself. Make sure that you're moving your body, staying in your body, not getting too up in your head. Getting out in nature, going for walks, exercising, drinking enough water, eating enough healthy fruits and vegetables. Stay balanced this month. It's really going to help you in some way. Your next card is Abundance with the solar plexus chakra. Building blocks card 28. This is really interesting. I was shown the image of this card in group 2. You may want to go check out group 2. Next, you have Be Bold, Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. Receive more cards than the other groups. And the law that you're working with this month is the law of polarity. The moment that you judge anything as good or bad, you set the universe into motion. And I was just talking about judging, not to judge yourself or others. Don't judge situations this month. The message that's coming through for you is that everything is not what it appears. Back to that energy of you having an idea for something that you want to create, some sort of abundance that you want to create for yourself. Keep it to yourself. Work in silence over this month. This month is about you creating those necessary building blocks, the foundations that you will need in order to sustain this abundance that you're trying to bring into yourself. And it could be something that you've been thinking about for some time, but your own energy has been judging it. Like, that's not possible. I can never do that. It's going to take too much work, something. And you're being called to really control those thoughts, to rein them in. Because this month, you're being called to take those first steps, to be bold and make the first move. To stop putting it off. Everything may not go exactly the way that you would plan for it to go, that you would like it to go. But remember that it's happening exactly as it is meant to. There could be some lessons that you need to learn along the way towards creating this abundance so that you are able to maintain it and sustain it in the future. Whatever situations that are occurring around this manifestation that you have, try not to view them as good or bad. Look at them as informational, right? This could be, what's an example I want to give Spirit? Okay, this could be, let's say you're some sort of creator and you decide to put in some work and put content out there, but it doesn't receive the attention that you want, that you're hoping it will receive. And so immediately you want to judge that situation as bad. Like, maybe you're not meant to do this thing, or maybe you're not good enough. Don't look at it as bad. Look at it as information that maybe you need to change something. Maybe the content was not what other people were wanting. Maybe, I don't know. It's just, look at it as informational. Not everything is what it is as it appears. Whatever this thing, I feel like you will be judging yourself, judging the situation, telling yourself that it's bad, but it really is not. It's giving you the necessary building blocks to create something solid in the future that will lead you to the abundance that you're hoping for. The example that I just received was of someone who, like, you have car trouble and you all of a sudden have to put money into your car that you were not planning on doing it. And it's really stressful because you don't have the money saved up. That situation, yes, although very stressful, it does not have to be viewed as bad. You can view it as, okay, that sucks. This is a reminder that I need to get my finances in order. I need to start saving up so that I have a nest egg when these unforeseen things happen, because life is always going to happen. There will always be things that come up, right? Use it as inspiration. Your first tarot card out is the Eight of Pentacles. Get to work. Get to work on something. That is that first move. I don't know what it is that you're trying to create abundance in, or where you're trying to create a foundation. But this month is really helping you, I feel like, to prioritize and get more disciplined about what it is that you need to do next in order to create the future that you want. Do that research. Start creating that content. Yeah, just buckle down and get to work. We have another 8 coming out for you. And we have an 8 in this 28. You can expect fast movement towards whatever manifestation, whatever goals you have for yourself. You can expect to quickly move towards this prosperity if you keep moving forward, if you keep doing the work. You may receive some sort of communication over this month as well to let you know that you're headed in the right direction. This could be an email, a text, I don't know, actually having a conversation with someone. You know, this communication could say something like, I want to help you with your creative content. Could be like, what is that? Like a blog post, like a monthly email that someone puts out, like a financial monthly email that gives you information on how to better save for your future, or something to invest in. I don't know. There's some sort of communication that's going to help you to create abundance for yourself. 8s are all about abundance. Then we have Ace of Wands. New inspired action, a new direction, a new journey ahead. You're being called ahead to move towards this journey. Like, that is your walking stick. That will help you get to where you want to go. And it's really interesting that we have this 28, which reduces to a 10, and right under it we have this Ace, which is a 1. You are in a transitional phase this month of June, where you're moving from one way of being, one way of doing things, moving into a new way of doing things, right? Back to that financial analogy. Maybe you never thought about saving for your future, but something may happen this month that makes you decide, I need to do better. I need to save for my future. And another 8 showing up. You're leaving behind old habits, old beliefs, old way of thinking, and moving towards something that will create more stability, more abundance for yourself, more prosperity. Let's get one more card out for you. You're leaving, I feel, old habits in the dust. And you're finally loving yourself enough to put in the hard work. 2 of Wands. You're choosing your path and you're heading there. And look, she's holding her phone. Expect some sort of communication over this month to let you know that you are on the right track. This could be validation from your friends and family saying you're doing such a great job. This could be you receiving validation from work, even, of saying, hey, I've notice a change in your work ethic. Keep it up. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. And then this Knight of Swords underneath the deck wanted to keep showing itself. This is that communication coming in. This could be like it's charging towards you. It's going to be different for all of you. Just apply this energy to your life. What sort of communication could you be looking for? What sort of validation could you be looking for? Maybe acceptance into a program, acceptance into a college, getting that job that you applied for. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. It's rushing in. This could be validation that what you have been working towards over this month of June, that it is, that it's working out. Let's say that you decide to invest in something. You could be getting a call from your financial advisor, planner, saying, oh my goodness, this stock just shot up. I don't know. It's going to be different for all of you. Some of you could be trying to start a family. You could be receiving validation that, yep, you're pregnant. You're going to have a baby. Whatever this information is, I feel like it may throw you out of balance a bit because it might be hard to wrap your head around it. Although it's something that you've been working towards, something that you've been planning for, waiting to happen, it may still throw you off guard. So take time in that moment to really balance your energy. Take some deep breaths, take a sip of water, ask for time to make a decision if this is like an offer coming in. I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you. I'm going to finish off with some tea leaf fortune cards to get some more insight into what could possibly be happening in your month of June. All right, let's see what they have to say. All right, your first card says fly, a period of ill health, depression. Some of you may be struggling with depression. Some of you could be taking those necessary steps to get yourself out of it. Creating new ways of dealing with that depression, perhaps. Maybe working with a life coach, a therapist, a counselor. Maybe finally speaking to people in your circle about it and not feeling so alone. I feel like this also is saying that some of you could just be feeling down in the dumps, like you're not where you want to be in life. And this feeling, don't view that as a bad feeling. View it as informational. It is telling you that it's time to make a change. So follow that. Next, you have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success. You're moving towards peace. Stay strong. Keep working through whatever it is that you are trying to create for yourself. You will find success. Next, we have Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. This could have to do with that job situation like this card was talking about. This month, it's really important for you to really listen to your intuition, to listen to your emotions. They're really going to be trying to tell you what you need to know. It's like waking up every day and dreading that job that you go to. That's a sign that you're not meant to be there. You're not meant to stay there. So what can you do to move away from it? Let's say there's people in your life where you just always feel around them. Like you always feel like they're judging you or being hard on you. That's a sign that those people are not meant to be in your life. So maybe it's time to walk away from them. There's some sort of situation in your life that is time for you to move away from. And your feelings, your intuition will be blaringly obvious. Next, you have Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. You could be traveling, like this Eight of Wands suggests. Two of Wands even talks about traveling, or this could even just be a mental vacation from something. Next, you have thoughts, shrewdness, and resourcefulness, especially in business. I feel like that goes with that Eight of Pentacles energy. Sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. That's that Ace of Wands. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. That hammock energy, taking a vacation physically or mentally. Next, you have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. There is something that is making you feel tied down and frustrated. Pay attention to your emotions. It might be time to walk away from it. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. You're parting ways with what is making you feel tied down and frustrated. Scissors, disappointment in some affair. You're very unhappy with something in your life. This month, it's time to make the necessary changes. And then Rose, romance is in the air. I feel like this is love for yourself, love for this new project. This could be a new person coming into your life. It's going to be different for all of you. Try not to let negative feelings get you down. They are there to give you the information that is required for you to make the necessary changes that will help you to create your best life. Group 5, if this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link as well as an Amazon wish list listed in the description box below. If you would like to schedule some coaching sessions to come up with a game plan to really get clear about the things that are no longer serving your best and highest good, please reach out to me at my website. You can find that information listed down in the description box. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye.